Lent is a time that allows us to reflect on our relationship with God and restoring and building it up again. Keeping an open mind to sacred scripture, the words of Jesus, and private prayer can help us to develop our relationship with God. Today, we live in a media-driven society. There are outside influences constantly competing for our time and attention. It is so ingrained in our daily lives, we do not even notice it. God is trying to get our attention all the time. He wants to connect with us. But maybe our cell phone is louder. Maybe we're busy binge watching one of the many seasons of our favorite shows. Or we're busy shuttling children back and forth to school functions. These distractions can pull us away from God and affect our relationship with Him. I must admit that I got distracted with these things. However, a big change for me was after my ordination as a permanent deacon. I found myself taking more time ministering to others and trying to get ahead at work. Outside of my daily prayer, I made myself less available to spend with God. My mind was preoccupied with doing rather than being with God. Balancing two vocations started to feel like there was no time to take a breather. It wasn't until one day I remembered a phrase my high school religion teacher used to say to us almost every class lecture. He would say, "Plug into the source," meaning God, the source of all life. So to restore my relationship with Him, I had to reorient myself and make a course correction. I became more intentional in being relational to God. For me, it was taking the time to remove myself from the busyness of life to a place of silence. During that time, I would either focus on a word in Scripture or focus on something in nature. One evening, during my time in silence with the Lord, I began to focus on 4 little bonsai trees I'm growing from seed. I observed the plants, then one plant, then a single leaf. I was suddenly moved at the wonders of God's creation, moved by these little plants I pass by every day. I experienced contentment with the moment. There was no audible prayer or asking God for anything, just silence. I remembered experiencing a sort of message from within myself that said, "I love you more than these," followed by a great wave of comfort. After I practiced plugging into the source as part of my daily routine, I found that I did not react as negatively to the stress at work. I was able to look more to the positive. I experienced calmness that things will get done in time. I still stumble, but continue to make sure I set aside some time for contemplation with the Lord. By seeking to be with God, we become receptive to His divine presence in nature, in a word of Scripture, in another person. After some time, in a quick second, we may even catch the Lord speaking within ourselves. St. Teresa of Avila calls contemplative prayer a close sharing between friends, taking time frequently to be alone with Him, who we know loves us. Lent is not the only time we can reacquaint ourselves with our loving Father in heaven. God also desires our friendship, and He's available to us 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Given our current times with quarantines, social distancing, and disruption of our daily routines, it presents us with an opportunity to spend more time with Him. How will you open your mind to welcome Him into your life?